If we could just start off by talking about last week's win against Spennymoor.
Yeah, it was a really satisfying game. Obviously, we started really strong. 30 seconds in for a goal is obviously class, and then we kind of got a grip of the game from there and just ground it out. Like, I think in all areas of the pitch we probably dominated it. Obviously, Eve was smashing chances left, right, and centre. The midfielder was dominating the ball, and centre backs looked comfortable the entire time, which was obviously something we really worked on in training, is dealing with Spennymoor's aerial threat. So yeah, it was satisfying from a coach point of view because everything kind of came together where we needed to, and it could have been a bit of a banana skin after the last game, like kind of memories lingering and that kind of thing, but all in all, a good performance.
Like you said, it was an amazing start. I think it was like 26 seconds or something when Anise took the lead. What do you have to say about her contribution to the game, obviously getting 2 goals?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably tactically Anise's best game so far. Obviously, we put Anise in a new position the last few games and we kind of implemented a new shape. And at first, it was probably fair to say a little bit of apprehension and a bit of nerves, but she showed on Sunday she gets it now. She's cooking on all cylinders, and one of the key things for us is that the different areas that we're working on tactically with individual players is really starting to come through now. So when we were looking at individual performances, we were really seeing that development coming through week by week. So all in all, really good. Anise was class. Obviously took the 2 goals really well. She needed 2 decent finishes, but created other chances as well, which is the bit of the play we've been working on about not always being the focal point, and it's that kind of like almost false 9 floating around in them holes, and then the rest of us have to exploit them gaps, which is what we did really well.
If we could just touch on Zoe as well, obviously she got her the match.
Yeah.
What contribution do you think she made out of that?
I think Zoe and Nat were both just kept the midfield ticking. Like, Zoe was really strong, just really mature performance. Like I say, it would have been easy with obviously quite an aerial kind of bombardment at times from Spennymoor for midfield to switch off, and I think that's a little bit where they get some of their joy, when midfield switch off and their midfield can then just ghost up the pitch. But from our point of view, the midfield's got a hold of it, and when it did go long, it went through the air, we brought it down, we played it, and Zoe was integral in that, keeping the ball moving and then kind of foraying forward as much as she could. Obviously she hit the bar, really unlucky. I mean, from a yard out she was saying that she didn't know how she missed it, but it is what it is, and she just kind of helped dominate that midfield battle.
Now if we could just look forward to the Bradford game on Sunday. What do you have to say about Bradford as an opponent, and also how we're going to approach the game?
Yeah, obviously they're really well backed from their men's team, and they're getting that kind of financial backing and stuff now as well. But they're a team who's developing as well. Obviously they've come down, they're a bit of kind of behind the scenes kind of dramas early doors, but they've got a new manager coming in and it'll be unknown. That's the key thing. So we've just got to do what we do and not worry too much about what they're going to do, because that's all we can control. We can't control what style they're going to play. We can't control what they're going to do. So let's just do what we do really well, and that's really hard to play against.
So what kind of things are you expecting Shields to be like on Sunday?
Same old. We play our way now. We don't adapt. We don't really adapt to the team. We make the other team adapt to us. So we'll be keeping the ball, playing the ball on the ground as much as we can. Obviously it's on a really nice surface at their ground, so we'll be kind of facilitating that. But really strong resilience. Obviously we've got some players away. We've got a couple of long-term injuries now with Meg and Eve, which is really unfortunate. But we've got a big squad to trust that. So every single player out there knows how we play, and they'll implement that. So we've got no doubts that we'll do our thing and hopefully bring home 3 points.